Hey guys, Carlos here with Billboard Traders, and I hope everyone had an amazing day today in the market. So here's my day trading recap. But before we get into that video, is P&L really important when it comes to recaps? So prior to all my recaps in the past, I've always had a P&L on there. I just feel it was something that was displaying to everyone to see. And again, just not sure how much value that really brings. So this might be the last recap I do with a P&L, but I would love to hear from you in the comments. How does the P&L affect you, especially if you're a new starting trader? If you're a veteran, if you've been trading for a while, P&L doesn't affect you. You've been around long enough that you know that this takes time to build, and also depends a lot on your personality and how aggressive you are when you do your trading, whether you are a very aggressive trader or a very conservative trader, or depending on what goals you're trying to reach, right? So that all takes part into this equation of how the P&L affects you. But especially the newer traders are starting out, maybe less than a year. We'd love to hear from you, and as well as veteran traders. Let me know what you feel about the P&L being shown or not. So let's get into this recap. So this recap today, I had NIO on watch. We had a very huge watch list. NIO was actually one of the stocks that was on play yesterday. Had a huge sell-off. As you can see here, I didn't even get a chance to fine-tune our list even further. If you guys saw the pre-market show this morning, I mean, the gappers list was huge, and there was a lot of other stuff as well that was not on the gappers list that also looked very good. So tomorrow morning, I might not go through all these stocks with me and Norm. And if you have not watched our pre-market show, we do it every morning at 8:30 Eastern time, so make sure to tune in. I'll put the link down below so you can follow that. And on here, again, it's just a lot going on. So what I did was I found NIO, and NIO at the open just sold off with a lot of volume. This stock tends to trade very heavy on volume. You can see right on here, this first 5 minutes, it's almost 10 million shares, right? That's not normal. That's a lot of volume. What I liked about this stock is it sold off pretty nice all the way down to this 431 level and then headed right back up. Now, to me, this is a very strong pullback. I wasn't sure if it was going to sell off just yet, so I kind of waited for confirmation. The confirmation came here when this candle opened up and then it sold off some more and it came back up. That's when I decided to go long. Now, looking at it now, right, not having this information, this was a bit premature entry, especially on the 1 minute. A better entry would have been if this candle would have went or closed above the VWAP, right? You don't want to be going against the VWAP. So that's something that I'm going to take note on for a future trade like this one, looking for a VWAP reversal. Okay. A better entry would have been on here in this candle here when it went above the VWAP. That would have been a better confirmation. Your entry is almost going to be exactly the same. You're not far off from that entry. So again, waiting 2 more minutes or 3 minutes or so would have still gave you a very good entry, but with a better confirmation. Either way, it did not test my stop here at the low of the day. It squeezes nicely above the VWAP all the way up to the high of the day, and this candle was very nice. This candle, again, squeezed a lot of people probably out of their position, because once it hits the high of the day and it keeps going like this, a lot of people are going to have their stop in that area if they went short anywhere in here, expecting this to run even further down like it did yesterday. So it became a beautiful squeeze. Unfortunately, guys, I did trade my P&L up here. I did not time this this exit here. This is basically, I looked over, I saw that I had a good P&L for the day, and I did execute to take everything out. Usually I would take a partial and let it right out. Maybe I would have taken all out here, but I saw the P&L, and that did affect the way I did my trade management on this trade. So also let me know, it goes back to the P&L. Do you trade your P&L when you are trading, right? There's most times I notice, as I've been a little bit more aggressive in my risk and my number of shares, I do like to see the P&L. I like to see where I'm at. Before, I was hiding it, which is a great thing to do when you're first starting out, because it prevents you from emotional decisions, whether you get in and out of a trade, just because you looked at the P&L, well, like I did today. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often. But then came back down here to the VWAP. Thinking about Thor here, he would be adding in this area and would have taken this all the way up to these new levels up here, because that's just his style, and he's really amazing at these ads. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the recap. Leave me comments. I want to hear from you. Also, follow me on Twitter. You can send me a DM there. Let's connect directly, and we'd love to answer any questions you might have. Take care, guys, and see you tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern time.